Alright guys, Kazoo71 here. I want to show you guys how to tame a Carbonemys, the turtle. So early game, this is a tame you can tame pretty easily, and you can use it to gather resources. You can move around, make it's got a pretty good weight capacity, so you can carry it, and it doesn't take a lot to do it. So you can get a Carbonemys saddle pretty early on in game. So it's a level 10 is where you can get the Carbonemys saddle, and so that's what I'm saying. It's pretty quick, and you can also get a slingshot. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do this early game. Now you don't need to do a trap. I'm showing you guys a little simple trap here, so if you guys are curious, that's how you do it. I'm using 2 foundations and 2, 4, 6 door frames, and then 2 ramps I had. I only needed 1, but you might need 2. So we're going to use a slingshot, and I want to show you guys how this works. Now you see I pulled the slingshot out of my inventory, and I can't use it. So you have to have the slingshot in your hotkeys, or it will not work. So you can put it in your hotkeys. I'm going to grab it in here, and I'll be able to slingshot it. And you need stones to do this if you haven't done this before, if you're a brand new player. And hitting them in the head is going to give you a higher hit point. It's not going to knock the turtle out any quicker, just so you know, and I'll show you guys in a minute. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead them into the trap. So all you got to do is find one of these guys, make sure there's nothing else around you, or there's only one by itself. If there's a couple, you're going to have to deal with more than one. And all I'm going to do is lead him into this trap. I'm going to run around here, go up the little stairs, into the trap, and out the door frame, and he's going to go right into it. So now I don't have to worry about him running or getting away. He's trapped. Now you don't need to do this. You can do it another way. You can just chase him around, but I'm going to speed up the video here, and I will start talking again when he is knocked out. Okay, so you guys know I'm on PC, and I'm using a mod called Awesome Spyglass. That's what I turned on there. It's on the top left. So it's telling me how much torpor is taken and how long it's got before it knocks out and how much health it's got left. It's a pretty good mod if you're using the if you're on PC and you're playing on Steam and you can put a mod on. It's a good mod to use. And once he gets knocked out, then I'll show you guys. At the bottom left, though, it says I need 4 regular kibble to tame this guy. And there's my... As I said, I had to repair my slingshot multiple times. I did it like 4 times. But on the bottom left, you're going to see that I need 4 regular kibble. Now, my settings on my server are up a little bit, and I'll show you guys. This is a level 85 Carbonemys, and then he is knocked out there, so he's going to take 4. So I'm going to pause this real quick and just show you guys. On a regular level 90, it would take 11 if you have your settings set to nothing. A level 60 would take 8. So you're probably about 8, maybe 9 of these for a level 85. It goes up at the next level, but that's how you do it, and that's how you gauge them. And there's the other stuff you need if you want to tame it normally, and what you can knock it out with. Now, you can grab these with the wyvern. You can also grab them with the quetzal. You cannot grab them with an RG, and I'll show you in a minute. So the step 1, the first way you can tame them early game is with a slingshot. That's the first thing you can get that you can knock them out with. You can try to knock them out with a club. I wouldn't recommend it. I use a slingshot and keep backing away. And then later on in game, you can get a little bit later, you can get a bow and a trank arrows. Trank arrows are level 21. So, and then once you get a little bit higher, you want to get a crossbow. Once you get a crossbow, the crossbow is the easiest. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it with a crossbow and trank arrows. And you don't need to use a trap, like I said. You just need to make sure you're safe around here. And I have an ascendant level crossbow. And I'm going to show you guys how quick this is with this. So once you get a little bit higher and you get a good crossbow, these are a lot easier. But once again, you're probably not going to use these unless you're playing PvP and using them to soak up bullets, or you're using them in early game. So you're not really going to have a crossbow like this. You're going to use a regular bow, or you're going to use a slingshot. So fast forward here. There's turtle number 1 tamed. And then we're going to go ahead and show you what he looks like. And then I'm going to pick him up. And I'm using a Dino Storage 2 mod. It's got soul balls. You can do this with a cryopod too if you want to use a cryopod. And here is turtle number 2. So this is the level 55 turtle. It's pretty easy to go. So we're going to flash forward here to my house, and I'm going to show you guys that you cannot pick these guys up with an Argentavis, which would be pretty cool if you could, because you could pick them up and drop them in a trap. But early game, you're not going to have an Argentavis anyway. So so there you go, guys. That is the Carbonemys and how you tame it. I hope this was helpful. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.